If you're into somatic therapy, there's one woman that I can almost guarantee that you've never heard of, but you need to know her name. Let's talk about who she is. Let's talk about why she's important. Let's talk about why you probably haven't heard of her. And I'm going to give you 4 different resources that you can go to, depending on your kind of stance, if you want to learn more about Virginia Satir. So Virginia Satir developed her own type of therapy. She was licensed back in the 60s. I'm pretty sure she practiced in California. And she was coming up around the same time as many of the big male names, shocker, in marriage and family therapy were. She also spent quite a bit of time at a place called Esalen Institute, and I think was their director for of the Esalen Institute, and in Big Sur, California. And Esalen is sort of known as the primordial soup, if you will, of the mind-body East meets West approaches. One of her books, I think, was written in the 60s, another one in the 70s. Around the times that the same big names that everybody knows of, Peter Levine, Pat Ogden, oh my goodness, Maslow, who had his hierarchy of needs, right? Fritz Perls, or the founder of Gestalt therapy, not family therapy. Stan Grof, holotropic breathwork, right? Like all of those folks were involved in Esalen at some point in time. But very specifically, Virginia had a way of being able to understand both the inner system of a person and the outer system and around a person. She's actually who I model my own family therapy practice off of. And when I went to go sit for my board exams, actually my licensure exam, we had an oral interview and they asked me, they said, okay, we were talking a lot about somatic therapy. How does that play in with, family therapy? How are you going to do both of them? How are you going to do that? I'm dually licensed. And I looked at him and I said, well, it's actually quite simple. Virginia Satir taught that if you have peace within one person, there can be peace between 2 people. And if you can have peace between 2 people, you can have peace among groups. Somatic therapy, somatic healing, mindfulness practices are all that first step to having peace within. Virginia's work teaches how to take it from peace within to peace between and peace among. Now, if you are interested in the peace within option, we have the Meditations of Virginia Satir, fantastic resource by Ann and John Banman, or Your Many Faces by Virginia Satir herself. Kind of a OG take to parts work. Hi. I'm recording with my baby in here if you see me kind of looking down and going like that. Yeah. We love Virginia Satir, don't we? Yeah. Now, if you're wanting the peace between more aspects, peace among, Conjoint Family Therapy is one of the originals. This was written in 1967, and I'm pretty sure it smells like it. And The New People Making. So she had an original book called The People Making. The New People Making is literally her second edition. A fellow family therapist at the time, Salvador Minuchin, said about Virginia, no one has transcended better than Virginia Satir the problem of taking family therapy to the public. I've also had the distinct privilege of working with the person who took over, I think her entire collection of works have actually been in that library and seen it. It's spectacular. Puts mine to shame. If you stayed with me for the whole 3 minutes, I hope that you too find a newfound love and joy for Virginia Satir, and that you too can find